Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to Round 7 of the Great American Shortcourse Series. This is getting towards the end of the 2023 season. We're right here in Chandler, Arizona at Wild West Motorsports Park. I'm sorry, Wild West. I've dated myself. Wild Horse Motorsports Park here in Chandler, Arizona. We got actually, they're predicting weather in a double digits today, not the triple digits, which is a very good sign. It's been a beautiful morning. Track is absolutely perfect right now, as they've been working all night long. Seriously, they've been working all night long on this thing, well into the dark, and then back at it this morning. We want to welcome everybody that's at home right now. Watch us on our YouTube channel, our Facebook page, or our website. So thank you so very much for tuning in. A great day of racing. We'll be racing classes 1 through 6 this morning, taking about an hour break for lunch to get everybody back into some shade, get some food and water into the system, then we'll go right back at it at 1 o'clock to finish the afternoon and the rest of the racing action. So at this point, I want to turn it over to a great friend of ours, Steve Hansen, who has followed just about every single racing series known to man, whether it be in the desert and short course, all over the country, all over Mexico. And am I stretching when I say you may have been to Canada a little bit too? Just a little bit?
I've never done a Canada.
No,
race,
never to Canada?
The Canadians need to invite me up there. Got a passport.
So our representative from Racers for Christ, Steve Hansen, we like to call him Chappie. Chappie for our opening invocation.
Well, you did call it Firebird Raceway, so you're not that old. So let's pray. Father, we are just so blessed to be out here this morning, to be able to race in this sandbox and whatever we call it. We just are thankful, and so thankful this morning to live in this great country. And we pray for the men and women that are over there in Israel and just what they're battling with this morning. Just really puts it in perspective to how great our country is and the freedoms we have and the luxury we have to live in this country. So we don't take any of that for granted, and we pray for those people, and we pray for the men and women of our country that protect our freedoms and make it as great as it is. And may we just feel your favor wherever we're at in this great wide open country and on this track, especially today, that we would feel your favor and that we would glorify you with our days and the way we live out our lives. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Chappie. Well, not to go any further, but I'm going to jump at it right now as Dave Arnold joins me here in the booth. Let's now get ready for the greatest song in the world about the greatest country in the world, and I think this has got to be one of the best versions that we've had in a long, long time. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise, remove your hats, as we're going to hear our very own national anthem.
Can you see
Better than that, and perfect timing as we had a race engine in the background beginning to rev up on the last word of the song. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome to round 7 of the 2023 Great American Short Course season. We're here at Wild Horse Pass in Chandler, Arizona, getting ready for race number 1. It is the Youth 1000, and Razer 570s will be the first ones out. These guys out here on the track have been busting their butts, like I said earlier, and they're still out here turning dirt over, more water, turning dirt over, more water, staying right on top of it. On a personal, my wife has hiked it. She's going 85 miles an hour right now, going through Indio to get here. Yeah, we're getting ready to come out with our first race this afternoon. Dave Arnold, welcome up into the booth one more time as we get ready for racing here today. Round 7 is coming onto the track.
Well, round 6 was no disappointment whatsoever. Looking great here today. Calvin doing a great job getting the track, and like you said, turn that dirt over, get some moisture into it. It's going to be a warm one. We got a slight breeze, and hopefully it won't wick the moisture too much out of the dirt. But it's looking good right now, like that chocolate cake.
I love chocolate cake, and I wouldn't be smashing my face into this track right now.
I would. I like dirt.
Well, just like yesterday, yeah. Yep. They'll be coming out here and doing their one reconnaissance lap, checking things out, how they've changed. There's been a little difference in the final turn, less of a wall, a little bit more of a banking. We'll see how long that lasts, though, because these guys were coming out of that final turn and just riding that right rear up onto that and creating the wall, creating the big banking. So we'll see how long that lasts. But, yeah, they'll come back around one more lap to go, and we'll go right at green flag racing. And we've got a heck of a lineup right now on that pole, front row inside. Had a very good day, 2 second places. Not a bad thing, but the kid's not happy. Almost kind of had that spoiled brat kind of mentality. I want the top spot kind of thing almost. He had that attitude, I got to win. So that's RVB, Ryder Van Beekum, on the pole. Outside of him, Jackson Lemming, who had a really, really strong day yesterday as well. Row 2 inside, Regan Stell in that 14. That Stell family's getting pretty strong out here. Also have running in the Pro 2 later into today. Outside of Regan is Kyle Niner in the 99. Zoe Easton is starting inside of row 3, the 124. Nolan Bishop in the 1032. Outside of Zoe, Jennifer Owens will start inside. I'm sorry, that will be a 570. Jennifer Owens will start on the pole in that class. Outside of Jennifer will be Cameron Lemming in the 1866, and rounding up the 3-car field in the 570, Jackson Witherow. We have a total of 9 cars out on the track. Going green this time being paced right now by that Toyota of Redlands, Toyota Tacoma. I'm not going to say once today how much I like the looks of that truck.
I agree. I love that thing. I will say it because it is a sharp-looking truck.
So as we get ready, let's see, will he pull off the track right now? Yes, he is. We're going green this time by. RVB controls the field. And he lights the candles almost right away going into turn number 1.
Van Beekum's going to turn him down 1. He's going to go a little bit wide there. Leeming's going to go underneath him, but RVP, like you said, he's got it going.
He opened up that door. I mean, he had the race almost won yesterday and had one, I wouldn't even call him a bobble or a mistake. He just drifted a little bit out in one turn, opened up the inside line, and that's when it gave Jackson a chance to get inside, and he took over and won the race. But, man, looking good. I mean, we're seeing a replay of what we had yesterday.
Oh, yeah. It's pretty much going on, pretty much exactly like you said from yesterday. Leeming, the young man has got some skills. Watching him really do well.
Well, we talked about yesterday that RVB, he's running a perfect race.
Yeah.
Don't make a mistake. One little mistake, and it could be over. Well, that just tells me Jackson ran a mistake-free race as well, because he did exactly what he had to do, kept RVB in touch, waited for that little situation, and sure enough, it made its appearance. He took advantage of it and won the race yesterday.
And, of course, we can see this turn 3 has always been so interesting down there. That looks like they widened up just a little bit. They pushed a little bit more dirt. Probably get 3 wide through there now. And like you said, it's going to be interesting to see how this changes up over here where they've made it more of a bank than a wall. the final turn as they come around here across the stripe. Once again, it's going to be Ryder Van Beekum, Jackson Leeming, Higginsdale, Zoe Easton, Tyler Niner, Nolan Bishop, Jennifer Owens. Now, these 570s, and you got Youth 1000s out there. So you see the RS1s up front, which Ryder Van Beekum's running, and Leeming, as well as Regan Stell. And then we go a little bit deeper into the 570s.
The next race coming up scheduled will be the A.M. Ortega Junior 1 carts, the youngest kids that are out here on the racetrack. That will be in the next race, the A.M. Ortega Junior 1 carts. Ryder Van Beekum's looking pretty darn strong right now. He's probably had the biggest advantage running up front that he's had all weekend. But competition yellow.
Yep.
RVB, reel it in a little bit there, brother. Reel it in a little bit. Don't show all your cards right now.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how big of a lead you get at this point, because it's going to be taken away when that competition caution does come out. Once again, he's going to put another lap in here, just stretching it out. Now, looking at his lap times here, that was a quick one there, that's for sure, in the 44s.
Yeah, he's the only driver in the 44-second bracket. He's almost a full second quicker than Jackson, which makes sense because look at the gap back to second. But I fully believe you're not seeing the whole story when it comes to Jackson Lemming right now.
Lemming's going to, I think he's waiting to hold his cards back until that comp caution on the news card.
You can tell right now running that spot. Zoe Easton fourth, top five of Kyle Niner. Nolan Bishop is right there as well in that sixth spot. Leading right now Jennifer Owens in the Razer 570s. Cameron Lemming running second, and Jackson Witherall running in that third spot. That is in the Razer 570s. And I want to say we should be going to competition yellow this time by, as man oh man, almost a 4-second gap back to second that RVB is built up over Jackson Lemming, and in about a half a lap, it's going to be completely gone. I can't believe I call this Wild West. Considering the fact that I got horses all over the place around me almost all day long, and I go, where the heck?
Wild West was the old Reno track.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Which is a bummer, it's gone. Building houses there now in Reno.
So there's the comp yellow. Everybody's checking up just a little bit. That Toyota will jump out onto the track in just a second and control the field right in front of RVB.
So it's going to be Ryder Van Beekum, Jackson Leeming. We got Reagan Stell, Zoe Easton, Tyler Niner, Nolan Bishop, Jennifer Owens, Cameron Leeming, and Jackson Withrow. Now, it was pretty cool. Both the Leeming boys were on the box yesterday, so see if they can repeat that. Jackson, of course, took top honors, and his brother was, I believe, second yesterday in the 570s.
I'm going to take a quick minute and kind of bring up something very, very personal. A lot of people, we probably should have talked about this before the show started, but a very, very, very dear friend to almost everybody here and to the sport of short course off-road racing, passed away recently, and I just want to bring attention to the fact that some of the fans may not have known this, but Creighton King passed away about a month and a half ago, I think it's been now, from a plane crash. And we miss him dearly. I had the privilege of going up to his funeral and his services up in Salt Lake City at the time, and I couldn't bring myself to leave town. I really couldn't. He's dearly missed. We think about you almost every day, and definitely every single race weekend. Known as Mr. Maxis, Creighton King, you're going to be missed.
Back on the green flat conditions. Outdoor batteries going to get started the quickest way possible out there.
Whoa, little mistake by Jackson Lemming. He slides wide coming out of turn one. Here comes Regan Stell. Does he complete the pass? Looks like he may have done so. Lemming tries to come right back to the inside. Still, we got Regan running in that second spot. And that's exactly what RVB wants to see in that rearview mirror.
Regan Stell able to slide into that position in the 14 car, but Lemming's definitely going to try to make it back up.
Let's go see what's going to happen in turn one here. Will Jackson try one of his moves? Outside entrance, inside exit, nowhere near. Didn't make up any ground, nothing. Everything stays the same. About a 3-car gap back to third. Man, where's Regan been?
Yeah, definitely.
But as we take a gander back at the 570s, Jennifer Owens still leads the pack there with Cameron Lemming and Jackson Witherell running second, third. Jennifer's running a great race right now, having the fastest lap in that class. She's the only driver in the 49-second mark or bracket of the 3 drivers in that class. How about this? RVB pulling away a little bit at a time. With 3 laps remaining and just a tick under 3 laps to go.
Ryder Van Beekem leads them all up into turn number 2. He's got a good lead there, but I'll tell you, Regan Stell doing an awesome job sitting in that second position. Lemming has not been able to catch up.
And it's gonna be neat to see this kid's smile from ear to ear.
Absolutely.
He was grinning yesterday, but it's going to be a big old smile today if it continues. As there's 2 laps remaining this time by for Ryder Van Beekem. And if you want to see a smile, check out his dad. Oh man.
He's beaming right now. Got a good little battle going on back here. Cameron Lemming and Jennifer Owens.
Wow, there's that
side.
outside exit, inside exit, outside entrance. Yeah, there we go. Oh, we got battle starting back up for second again. Here comes Jackson Lemming on the outside.
Oh no!
He pinched down on Regan, or did Regan get up on the banking and just did a little baby rollover right at the white flag, so the full course yellow will come out.
I do believe that's going to bring out the green-white checkered situation we get restarted.
That's right in the racing line, so safety trucks are already there. But that was just a baby rollover. He should be able to continue on as long as nothing broke or bent in the front end. But they came into that turn right there where that truck, the safety trucks are, side by side. I don't know if he got up on the banking on his left side and just did a baby rollover there, or if Lemming actually kind of pinched down on him, trying to force the issue to get by. So either way, very interesting turn of events coming into the white flag.
Well, I want to thank everybody for tuning in to, of course, our broadcast here. And, of course, a lot of our great sponsors that make this all possible. You know, great companies like Optima Batteries, General Tire, Off-Road Warehouse, Action Sports Canopies, PCI Race Radios, Official Communications, AM Ortega, McCord Ferguson, Air, ECN Plumbing, and Toyota Redlands. Your official pace truck here with that beautiful Toyota Tacoma. And of course, we can't forget our favorite taco guy, Ruben Fuentes in La Bufadora.
Oh, I miss him.
Oh, yeah.
I was hoping to get my last chance to have La Bufadora before I moved to Oklahoma this weekend, but he's not here.
You're going to be joining us in Victorville, though, won't you, for the last
Yeah.
So you're going to get some La Bufadora there.
Oh, but he wasn't there last time?
He'll be there this time.
Okay. I hope.
He's not going to miss the last one.
If he's watching this broadcast, or if he watches the replay of it, your ass better be there. I hunt you down. I'll come to your restaurants. I'll find which one you're at, and I'll come hunt you down. So we got the track cleared. Still in the full course yellow. Everybody's bumper to bumper. Well, basically, I want to say it looks like, is it green, white, checkered? Lee. Green, white, checkered, I'm guessing? Yeah? Okay, thank you. Sometimes they throw the simultaneous green and white. This will kind of give them another, what, 2/3 of a lap?
Basically.
So the pressure's on Ryder Van Beekem right now. He's been the man to beat this entire race. Has never seen anything but clean track in front of him. And now he's being tested one more time. With a green, white checkered, can he pull it off? Especially with Jackson Lemming right now in that second spot. Zoe Easton in third right now. Kyle Niner in fourth, the top 5 with Nolan Bishop. Keep your eye on that Toyota Tacoma.
It's going to duck off here. Make a quick left off the track, and Ryder Van Beekem will lead him to the stripe and the flag. Get this one a run to the checkered flag.
Oh, right at the cone. He nails it. RVB hits the throttle right at that cone. Oh boy, this is where it happened yesterday. He slid wide in turn 1. When he lost the lead to Jackson Lemming yesterday, kind of had visions of that just a moment ago. White flag. Wait, no, it looks like he's got the checkered flag in hand.
Oh, yeah, it was green and white together.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Then it's not a green, white checkered. People.
One lap shootout.
So I guess Jackson threw everything at turn 1 where it happened yesterday, and it looks like RVB is going to hang on coming to that final corner. 2 seconds, and today he starts with a win. Top spot in the podium. We'll go to RVB, Ryder Van Beekem, Jackson Lemming will hang on for second. Zoe Easton third, fourth Kyle Niner. Nolan Bishop in the top 5. Regan Stell will finish 6th, and in the 570s, Jennifer Owens will take the top spot with Cameron Lemming second, and Jackson Witherell will round out the podium there. Well, for the first time today, we're going to send Dave Arnold down trackside to talk to our top 3 finishers of both divisions. Pop up that background, hand out some awards and some chocolate milk. And we're going to be followed directly with the A.M. Ortega Junior 1 karts coming up next. Well, for the first time today, let's get Dave. Looks like he's set up. Let's get our drivers up to the podium, starting with our Youth 1000s. That's Ryder Van Beekum. RVB, get your butt up to the podium. Jackson Lemming, get your butt up there as well. And Zoe Easton. You too, girl. And, yeah, there's a smile.
There we go.
Hey, RVB, slam the milk. Slam the chocolate milk. Then throw it around like champagne all over Dave Arnold.
All right, what an incredible race this was. Let's give it up for Zoe Easton, Jackson Lemming, and, of course, Ryder Van Beekum standing tall on top of the box here. And so we're going to come over and talk to you. You got the podium.
Yay.
Was that fun out there?
Yeah.
So you had that car going over in front of you, and you're able to get by, and Jackson was able to sneak up to the second, and you just held your line.
Yeah.
So it was a good race?
Yep.
You had fun, though.
Yeah.
Do you want to thank some people for being up here?
Yeah. I want to thank my mom, my dad, Method Race Wheels, Dynajet, AZ Dentworks for paying for me to be here, and Jamar for everything, and also Rockland Trailers for trailers and stuff, and that's it. And Hoosier.
And Hoosier, there you go. Give it up for Zoe Easton, everybody, with a great job, great performance. Going to make my way over here to Jackson Lemming. And Jackson, I know you're probably going, okay, you got the win yesterday, and you're just tucked in right behind Ryder there. What was going through your mind in that restart?
I was just trying to push it, and I could just definitely tell the car was getting a little bit slower every lap.
Oh, having some issues, huh?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? It's a good way to think about and make it to Victorville for us and try and get a repeat, hopefully.
Maybe.
I hope to see it. You got to thank some people?
Yeah, I'd like to thank my mom, my dad, XCC Power Products, GBC Tires, Method Race Wheels, HCR Walker Evans, SDI Shock Therapy, Rugged Radios, Quick Lift, Shalinko, and everyone else. Thank you.
Jackson Lemming, everybody, give him a big round of applause for second place. And a little redemption today. The smile's bigger. He's on top of the box. We're calling him RVB now. Ryder Van Beekum, incredible performance.
Yeah, track was perfect. We're running the Hoosier Bites, and the Hoosier Bites are perfect in this condition. Yeah, thank you, Kelvin, for prepping the track perfectly.
And was there a little bit from yesterday in your head, going in that turn one on that restart?
Yeah, I realized what I was doing wrong yesterday. I was going to the corner tight instead of opening it up, and yeah, fixed my mistakes.
You're able to keep that momentum on there, but I know you got some people to thank for this win.
Yeah, obviously my mom and dad for allowing me to do this, God for keeping me safe, R&R Steel Racing, Rob Muzzy, Yaw Power, Injector Dynamics, and Kevin and Matt. That's it.
That's it. Well, give it up for him. Ryder Van Beekum, RVB, baby. With Zoe Easton, Jackson Lemming, and Ryder Van Beekum standing tall on top of the box for the win.
Hey, Dave, you noticed that, I don't know what it is, but I had dinner with Van Beekums a couple nights ago, and there's something about his voice, RVB's voice, when he's on the podium, it's more bad.
It's gotten deeper.
Look at
There you
this.
go.
He's putting it down.
Putting it down.
RVB.
Chocolate milk does the body good.
Well, congratulations on top of
Congratulations.
in the Youth 1000s. Let's get ready to bring the 570s up.
All right, guys. Good job, guys. Good race. All right, let's go ahead and bring up Jackson Withrow, Cameron Lemming, and Jennifer Owens.
I don't know, Robert. I think RVB's kind of raised the bar for you. You're going to have a rough day. Keep it up with that.
All right, we're going to start this first. Jackson Withrow, how you doing, buddy?
Good.
Good race back there, man. You guys were jockeying around for position quite a bit.
Yeah.
So once again, back on the podium, having a good time.
Yeah.
It's always a fun race out there. You're racing with your friends, right?
Yeah.
So what's your favorite part of the track?
My favorite part of the track is right over corner one over there.
You get all that high speed, right?
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on third place. You want to thank some people?
I thank God for keeping me safe, my mom and my dad, and Jimmy for making this incredible car, and Extreme Machine Fabrication.
Yeah, they do a good job with those 570s, right?
Yeah.
Well, congratulations, buddy.
Thank you.
All right, let's give it up for him one more time. Jackson Winthrop. I'm going to move it over to Cam Leeming right here. And here we are again, same spot.
Yep.
Yeah, good time, though. And talk about your race there. You guys are going back and forth, and you and Jennifer, too.
Yeah, she got in front of me at the start, and then I tried to get around her a few times, then just got blocked out a little.
Do you have a favorite section of the track you like to work on?
Probably the top back corner.
You like turn 2, that big sweeper?
Yeah.
Yeah, you come off that little leap.
Yeah.
Well, who do you want to thank for being up here, buddy?
My mom, my dad, XTC Power Products, 2X Motorsports, GBC Tires, Rugged Radios, Lone Star, Titan Fabrication, and anyone else who's helped me.
Cameron Lehman, everybody, give him a big round of applause for this young man right there with a great job. And Jennifer Owens, right up on top. You had a little battle going on there, back and forth a little bit, but you're able to stay in that top position.
Yeah, it was a great race.
So on that start there and that restart, were you worried about these guys coming up? Were you trying to protect that line?
Yeah, I got a little sketchy there for a little bit, but it's all good.
What's your favorite part of the track?
Definitely turn 1.
Turn 1. It's the high-speed one, right?
Yeah.
You got to find that in line just enough where you drift up to keep your speed up, right?
Yeah.
Well, who do you want to thank?
I thank my mom, my dad, Extreme Machine and Fabrication, Pro EFI, Jesse, Tyler, and Nick, and all the guys at the shop.
There she is, Jennifer Owens, everybody. Congratulations there. But again, Jackson Winthrop, Cameron Leeming, and Jennifer Owens standing tall on top of the box with the win here in Razer 570. We're going to go back up top. We got more racing to come. Here, back to you, Scott.
Thanks a lot, Dave. Like he said, we got our next race coming up in just a moment, anytime now. The AM Ortega Junior 1 karts. They're staging. That race will be followed immediately by the Razer 170s. We start the day out with the young kids out here in their classes. We'll have 8 Junior 1s coming out here in just a moment. We've had one race and a little bit of water's being put down, a little bit of grading's being done. No movement back in staging just yet. Track is set up. They're running on the abbreviated track. Which is about half the size and full size. There we go. Once again, I want to welcome and thank everybody that's tuned in back at home. Spending your Sunday mornings with us. And for all the people back in the Midwest, which there's a lot of them tuned in yesterday. We hope you're having a great day out there, enjoying the early fall season. And there's nothing else you could rather be doing right now on a Sunday than watching short course off-road racing in the Southwest, because the Packers don't play till tomorrow night. So it looks like there is some movement now. So here's our current point standings. Ian Torpy's up top with a 335, pretty sizable lead. Brixton Wirt right in second there with 305, and Samuel Gibbs currently third with a 284. So we still have 3 rounds of racing remaining, and anything can happen. And Brixton Wirt is fast enough to jump up there and kind of mix it up with Ian Torpy. So we'll see what happens, especially after today's round of racing, as our Junior 1s are making their way out on the track. See, as everyone make the call, we got 6, 7, 8 trucks. Yep, 8 little carts coming out here. Everyone's out there on the track that's supposed to be. On the front wall is going to be Brixton Wirt and Ian Torpy. Brixton will be on the pole in the 241, and Torpy in the 297. Second row inside, Caden Granke in the 223 and Cooper McClellan in the 269. In row 3 inside will be Samuel Gibbs, the 215, and Michael Scafuto in the 217. And row 4 inside, Penelope Scafuto in the 212, and Lily Shipley alongside of her in the 211. So this should be fun. Yesterday was kind of an interesting race because it was a complete runaway. I mean, they're gapped out all over the place. And oftentimes, this has been one of the better races of the afternoon. Yesterday was just a runaway.
Yeah.
And that happens once in a while.
Usually it's a very competitive class, too. We can see we got the Honda Pioneer out there and cruising around. Kind of like, this thing's got so much back seat room. It's kind of nice. A normal-sized person actually sit back with a hip and knees on the bars.
You can go all ghetto in the back seat.
Yeah. You're all stretched out.
So once again, Razer 170s will be following the Junior 1 carts. Razer 170s will be the next race.
Again, a big shout out to A.M. Ortega and Maurice and the family for still supporting the Junior 1 carts. You know, his grandkids have all come out of this class, and it's great to see he sees the value in this for creating future race car drivers through multiple disciplines.
And making it a family experience.
Yes.
You know, creating that family environment. Maurice has been behind that since, gosh, Sheldon was like knee high, you know.
Absolutely. Well, Ultimate Battery says green, green, green once again as they head into turn number 1.
So it looks like Briston's pulled up the early hole shot, but Ian coming right back to the inside. And he's not even making a race of it. He's just going right on by. Ian Torfey.
Well, it's great to see Brixton Word able to compete. He had some issues yesterday, and he was able not even to get that first, just after the first turn, had the tie-up. Not able to compete, so he's able to go head and toe with Ian Torfey once again. Really a couple of buddies.
Yep, completing lap number 1. Torfey, Brixton, and Caden running 1, 2, and 3. Gibbs and McClellan, top 5.
So we had, I believe, Cooper McClellan on yesterday, Caden Cranky, and Torfey was the podium. So let's see how he set it up for today. Really good class for these kids, man. I just love seeing it. They learn so much in it. It's so cool to see Michael Scafuto Jr. and Penelope Scafuto, the brother-sister out there having a good time. Such a family.
Well, one of the most colorful families.
Yes.
When you just drive by their pits, oh boy, everything's lit up and colored, the graphics.
So cool.
Yep.
Spending quality family time. That's what's like about Dad.
Oh, we're starting to see almost a replay of yesterday. A little bit of a separation from first to second to third, and then a big gap back and forth as we got a car coming to a stop at the entrance of turn 4. Interesting enough, Ian Torfey's fastest lap was on lap number 3, the previous one right here. He's the only driver in the 37-second bracket. Everybody else is just scattered all over the place, 38s, 39s, 40s.
Yeah, Ian's got this one definitely wired for sure there. See Brixton there, then Caden Granke in the 223.
Just remember all the little tiny speed secrets. I wouldn't even call them speed. I wouldn't even call them secrets, but try to make these things faster. You couldn't do anything in the motor. Sent them up to Fleming, and he sealed them and sent them back right off the pallet from
the old
Harbor Freight store. But it's like, they came with sealed bearings, so I was tapping off, opening up this, unsealing them, and just lubricating the heck out of the bearings, and then they collect dirt, obviously, after the race, so cleaning every bearing. If you wanted them to roll, and you wanted them to roll forever, And if you accomplish that, you got something because there's less.
There's drag, less friction.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So Ian's now putting some lap traffic behind him. As there's the competition yellow. The Honda Talon will pull out onto the track and will pace the field. As Ian Torphy crosses the line, Brixton Wirt, Caden Greinke, all the top three. Cooper McClellan and Lily Shapley right behind, rounding out the top five. What was that about? Brixton Wirt just banged the back bumper of Torphy.
He's just saying hey.
That was a pretty good hey. I'm pretty sure Torphy's back of the car got a little bit of air.
He's like, all right, that's how it's going to be.
So it seems that there's an issue of how to line up these cars with lap traffic, I think, in mid-pack.
So they're just going to, move over, let them move in there. It's all good. It's all these kids learn.
Oh, okay, yep. They're both pulling off the right side, letting lead lap cars by, because they're still, I want to say this is their first race.
No, they've been raced with us before.
Huh?
Yeah. That's what I love. They're still new.
They got big LaJoy seats in there, it looks like.
Oh, really?
You can't even see them.
With the side stretch, yeah, you can see right. Got all the right stuff in there. Definitely safe vehicles.
Well, so far my wife, let's see where she's at right now. She's on her way here.
Did you make it Desert Center yet?
I don't know why she came across on 10. I told her 8. I'm trying to figure out where the heck is she? She's by the inspection. Mesa Verde? Oh, she's coming up to Blythe. Okay. Bet she's going 80 miles an hour.
On the Ag station past there.
Yep, she'll stop for gas probably, let's hope. Or it's cheap. There'll be 2 laps remaining this time by for our leaders, Ian Torphy, Brixton Wirt, and Caden Greinke, our top 3.
Torphy just running away with this again. Brixton Wirt right there in second. A big gap back there to Caden Greinke.
Well, Ian just scored his fastest lap of the race with a 37.28, and Brixton did as well with a 37. He finally jumped into that 37-second bracket with a 37.76. Only 2 drivers that have done that. Penelope Scafuto going by. Michael Scafuto right behind.
I don't know, is that Lily Shipley? Unfortunately, looks like she got hung up there. White flag is out for Torphy. Let's see if we can get Lily moving again. It's a local caution in that area. White flag conditions.
Both our top 2 drivers scored their fastest lap of the race right there. Both in the 37-second bracket once again. There's just no way you're going to beat Torphy, I think, this afternoon. This morning.
Ian's got this one dialed in. Looks like he's going to bring this one home. So the checkered flag's going to be coming out for him.
And there's a checker flag. Ian Torfey will take the win. Brixton Wirt will score second. And Caden Granke will come around with a final podium spot in third. Cooper McClellan right behind. Like Dave said, Lily Shipley was running in the top 5 and tough break on the last lap, the white flag lap. She got hung up on the infield banking. High-sided, it looks like. As Penelope Scafuto, Michael Scafuto, take the checker flag going on by. So we'll send Dave Arnold down trackside. Talk to our top 3 finishers in the AM Ortega Junior 1 carts, Razer 170s. Our next race to come up onto the track right after the interviews.
All right, here they are, Caden Granke, Brixton Wirt, and of course Ian Torfey. We're going to talk to Caden again. Have a little fun, huh?
Yeah.
You like getting on the box, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, what was your favorite part of the race?
Again, just like jumping and racing and go fast.
You just like to go fast, right?
Yeah.
You got a favorite turnout on the track?
No.
No, you like them all?
No.
No, you don't like them? You like the jumps, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the fun part, catching some air. So do you want to thank some people for being up here, Caden?
Yeah, Cindy, my aunt, for coming to watch me. Zach and Brad for helping me get up here. And my mom and dad who are out of town who are watching me.
Well, right on. Let's give it up for this young man right there, Caden Granke, everybody. Once again, back on the podium third. Glad to see Brixton. Yesterday was a little bit rough one for you there, but you made a little redemption. You're up on the podium.
Yeah.
So talk about the race. How was it? You're going after Ian there.
I try to keep, when we first went green, I try to keep my line in first, and Ian came on the outside and was pretty good.
So it's like with you two, you're so equal on there. It's like whoever gets out there at first, right?
Yeah.
Well, it was a good one. You want to thank some people, Brixton? I mean,
My dad, Steve, and Boxo, Pro Eagle, and that's it.
good effort, Brixton. Word, everybody. Great job. Second place. And Ian Torfey, another winner here. Look what you got from Toyota Redlands and Bergerson, some old. That's cash. You ready to go to the casino?
Yeah, probably.
All right. So let's talk about your race. You got Brixton this time trying to run you down a little bit, and you guys were, dicing on that start.
Yeah, it was a good battle on that start. He had me inside, and I had to stick gun on my outside.
Now, going on the restart, what was in your head on that, too? You had to get the same strategy?
Just stay inside and hope he doesn't get on my outside and pass.
It's a good strategy. It seemed to work out for you. You got the win, right?
Yeah.
Who do you want to thank, my friend?
I'd like to thank Sparko, Walker Evans Racing, Rugged Radios, Troy Adams, Hi Mom, Elvin Soto, and also Gas for bringing back Arizona and my family that came out.
Give it up to that young man right there. Ian Torfey, everybody. But again, Caden Granke, Brixton Work, and Ian Torfey standing tall on top of the box there. Getting ready to chug his chocolate milk. There you go. Back to you, Scott, up the booth.
Thanks a lot, Dave. And again, one final congratulations to our top 3 finishers in the Razer 170 class. Right now, getting ready for Junior 1 cards. It's the Razer 170s coming up. Jumping the gun here a little bit, I'm sorry. And we have Junior 2 cards coming up right after this next race. So you can see there's watering on the track, keeping right on top of it. As soon as the sun starts to bake it, they're up there rolling it over and throwing some more water on it. So once again, track crew doing one hell of a job. Probably the hardest workers out here this weekend getting this track ready. So looks like we're about to get some movement back in staging as I'm looking out. They'll be racing on their abbreviated track as well, probably cut in half a little bit. Are you kidding me? Ian, where are you, man? Thanks, brother. I get his winning milk. No kidding. That says a lot because I'm a Wisconsin boy, and there ain't nothing we do more than eat cheese and drink milk. Dave Arnold, shut up. Ian, you have no idea how good this is, but I'll describe it to you if you want. This is really, really, really good. If I can't be on the podium, I'll drink their rewards. Thank you, Ian. I'll see you at the next race.
Well, Scott, I said earlier, Razer 170 is coming out here real shortly. Calvin giving a little quick on the outside, making sure it's ready for the next group.
Got the points up there.
We've got Luke Vale, our point leader now with 309 points. Jake Hill, not far back with 294. And Brixton Work sitting third in points at 283.
3 rounds of racing to go.
3, that's right. Now today, and then we got, of course, we're going to finish up in Victorville in November. Should be a lot cooler that time of year up there, high desert. But you never know lately where the weather's been. It's a crapshoot.
I got nothing.
I got nothing.
But sweat. You think after this last summer that I'd be about 20 pounds lighter with all the sweat?
What's all that cheese and milk?
Yeah, Johnny Holcher's mom is not helping the cause. She keeps giving him a care package to bring to me. String cheese, cheese curds, beef sticks, smoked salmon. Oh, the smoked salmon was on.
Oh, I bet. Nothing like cheese curds, though, from Wisconsin. when they snap when you bite them. Well, the 170s are rolling out on the track there behind that Honda Pioneer. They're going to go ahead and bring them around. We should see it hopefully duck off here. We'll get this started. Optimum batteries, green flag. We'll get them started always. Optimum batteries, the quickest starting power of all batteries. Available in your favorite 6-pack shapes. So they're going to bring them around here one more time. Rolling by there. Once in, we got Brixton Wirt, Jake Hill, Luke Vale, Jackson Withrow, Triton Lawrence, Alexandra Easton, or Allie Easton, Brianna Walton, Kyler Mendoza, Samuel Gibbs, Barrett Lawrence, Cassidy Walton, and Ian Corona.
Just a quick update. A few family members are checking in. We got Jerry Skaggs checking from NorCal. Saying he wishes he was here. Steve Rose. Let's get the show going. Ian, go Mikey. Annie loves you from Candace Cordera. Tanner Thompson's like, great job. He's a good little racer in his own right. Yep. And Lulu Ange's watching as well. So getting tuned in. For the Razer 170s, here comes the green flag in a second, and we're underway.
Jake Hill looks like he jumps out early to the lead there. Wirt's going to tuck in right behind him. Then you got Luke Vale, Jackson Withrow, Triton Lawrence. But Jake Hill, the signature propellers, out front to lead this early on.
I wish they were out in Oklahoma. I got 2 ski boats that could be looked at.
They're right in Anaheim. Right before you leave.
I'm leaving Thursday. One boat's out there already.
Yeah, they've done a couple of my jet ski impellers and boat impellers over the years. Back when it was Hill impellers, it became Signature impellers. Beautiful work they do.
Boy, nice tight racing with our top 5 as they gapped out back to that 6th spot. Probably about 2 seconds or so. Man, oh man. Jay Kill, Brixton Ware, Luke Vale, Triton Lawrence, and Jackson Witherow. We've all heard those names already today. But they have really putting on a show right now, pulling away from the rest of the field.
Looks like Luke Vale's trying to move on the outside. Look at this, Brixton Worth, and Vale dives to the inside.
Lots of bumper banging through that turn. Our top 3, nose to tail, nose to tail. And our drone pilot's getting great shots. Just watch them. We got a 3-car pile up at the exit of turn 1. And it looks like they're all back underway, backing up, moving forward, getting squirrely, get back underway. Come on. Yep, everybody's moving.
Meantime, we had some killer drone footage of our leaders as they got a battle. Look at this. Luke Vale trying to make a run on the outside of Brixton Wirt. Wirt will have the inside line coming in behind Hill. Vale's going to have to tuck down low. Tries to move the inside line. Now, you want to get to the inside here so you're set up for that next turn after these rollers up the hill. As we watch the drone overhead shot.
Wow, Brixton seems like he could just find a way around. Looks like he may be quicker than Jay Kill, but just not quick enough to make the pass. And Jay Kill's making that 170. Oh, so wide. Look at that, bumper to bumper, leaning on all the way into turn 1. Triton Lawrence, okay, you want to run in front of me? You're going to have a little dented bumper. Bangity, bangity, bang, bang, bang.
Yeah, I know. Triton Lawrence has moved up through the pack, as well as Jackson Witherow. Luke Vale has unfortunately slipped back to that 5th position in the 152. But it's the 170, the all-white machine, Signature impellers on the side in the lead.
Luke Vale ducks it inside, trying to make a line. He's actually riding the berm on the inside of the track, trying to make a pass. And it's like, the track is wide, but not that wide.
Trying to ride on the curb.
Here we go once again. Brixton taking a look on the outside, going to try to make a big momentum run out of it coming down this hill.
These top 5 drivers have separated away, and this is the lead pack as they go across the stripe and get the comp caution. Jay Kill's going to lead across, and he's going to hold on to the top spot with Wirt, Lawrence, Vale, and Withrow. Lawrence made a big run there, and of course now they're all jockeying for position as they get in here. So it will be Hill, Wirt, Lawrence, Vale, and Withrow. So we got them all re-racked, restacked here as we get ready to go fire them off here one more time. All tucked in behind that Honda Pioneer. Big thanks to Honda America for letting us have that as our young carts and UTVs as their pace vehicle.
So our top 10 once again is Jay Kill up front, Brixton Wirt second, Triton Lawrence, Luke Vale, Jake Jackson Witherall in top 5, Brianna Walton's in that 6th spot, 30th Lawrence is 7th, 8th is Kyler Mendoza, 9th is Cassidy Walton, 10th, Alexandra Easton.
You see Declan Shield deep in the field. Usually see Declan up there fighting for it. All right, we're going to try this one more time here.
Now, as you look on the racetrack, just on the inside line, coming up to that tabletop, right at the takeoff of the tabletop, you see a single cone. I wish they'd use cones, because I don't know what to call those things.
Pylons?
Parking poles? I don't know. But then you see
pylons.
You see an orange pole right there. And then, about 100 feet away, you see a second orange pole. Anywhere within in that zone, our leader can take off. Anywhere he wants. And it's up to him. And once he takes that accelerator, then the flagman throws a green flag and everyone else takes off. But he can't jump the gun like last lap.
There we go. That was a good start.
A little bit better, but I can't help but think Brixton and Triton were kind of like, not napping, but it just didn't seem to have the acceleration that our leader did.
You got to watch the leader. That's who starts the race. So it's up to Jake Hill, and he did what he had to do. Yeah, it looks like we got a card on the infield there. Is that Ian Corona, I believe, the 111? Well, here it is. Jake Hill, Brixton Work goes by. Lawrence holds on to third place. Luke Vale able to move up into fourth now.
Oh, he forces the issue. How about that? Fourth, Luke Vale did a tremendous job. Outside entrance, inside exit, and he just was aggressive. He made the move. There was no contact, but Triton knew he was coming and just kind of pulled off to the side. Okay, I'll let you go. But we've got 4 more laps to battle this out. So that was a really, really good move by both drivers.
Well, he'd moved up from 5th to 4th, and then that move put him in 3rd. So, yeah, he's been chipping away at it. And we're going to battle here right now. Jason Withrow and Lawrence trying to go outside. He's going to go back down. He's going to tuck it behind. You got to jump to that inside. You got to be set up in that final turn. Coming around, that inside line holds the key.
Boy, big time tight racing. Oh man, Luke Vale tapping that back bumper of Brixton Wirt. All right, brother, I'm coming for you. There'll be 2 laps remaining this time by. 2 laps remaining. Here we go again. He's going to try and do it all over again. Outside entrance of the corner, inside exit. We got to turn around.
Oh, no.
Not sure if it was Jackson Withrow that got into the back of him to turn him around, or if he just turned around and had nowhere to go.
Yeah, that's unfortunately looks like a racing incident there. Not done out of malice. These are young kids, so.
So white flag coming up this time by. Comes our top 3. Jake Hill, Brixton Wirt, and Luke Vale. Brixton looks like he has a run going into turn 1, as well as Luke. He's trying to force it. Still not there. Boy, he likes that maneuver.
Yes.
Man, Luke Vale has got it figured out. It's just a matter of the cars in front of him have to be just a half a car width to the outside, and Luke will just make it happen.
Brixton trying to go up on the bumper, going the long way around. Got to watch it because Luke Vale's right there.
This is coming to the checkered flag. Jake Hill, Brixton Wirt, Luke Vale across the line. Not enough. Jake Hill will hang out for the win. Brixton Wirt second, Luke Vale third. As the rest of the field comes around, it'll be Alexandra Easton. Declan Shields. How about that? Top 5 finish. Triton Lawrence in that 5th spot. Declan Shields was well back in the pack earlier in the race. Worked his way around. Lariat Lawrence in that 6th spot. 7th, Cassidy Walton. Kyler Mendoza, Brianna Walton 9th. 10th, Samuel Gibbs. Man, that was some good. Our top three put on one heck of a show right there. Singleton Bunch is checked in again. Nice to see you, girl. I got to stop by and see you when we're back at MAO. So we'll be coming out right after these interviews with our Junior 2 cards. Junior 2 cards will be coming up next. JD. Bring Jason with you. Well, let's get our top three drivers up to the podium. Talking to Dave Arnold. He's ready to go. Where's our top three drivers? Let's go have some fun, gang. Up on the podium. Come on, Dave. Herd those cats up on the stage.
Well, here they are, Luke Vale, Brixton and Jake Hill on top of the box. You're going to start out with Luke. Luke first, $100 gift card there for K&N. Man, you're going to save all those things up, and when you get your car, you're going to put some nice air filters on, right?
Yeah.
So talk about this race, boy. You were on the move there. We saw you back to 5th, and then all of a sudden up to 4th, and then that move out of turn 1 into 3rd.
Yeah, I feel like I cleaned up my line way more, so it was like way easier to like high-low people, and yeah.
You're looking for that outside-inside, right?
Yeah.
So is that like, okay, he's leaving the door open, so I'm going to take advantage?
Yeah.
Well, you did a good job. I know you got some people to thank, buddy?
Yeah, I'd like to thank my mom, my dad, my friends and family, the Hills, the Drapkins, and Brinkley Automotive.
Give it up for this young man right there, Luke Vale, everybody, with a great job. Moving on over here to Brixton Wirt. It's like deja vu. Weren't we just in a second spot? We're gonna have to change this for Victorville, right?
Yeah.
So talk about this race there, boy. You had Triton Lawrence up there, then you had Luke Vale, and then you're trying to concentrate on him.
Yeah, I try to concentrate on him just to get that last pass.
So the people behind you, is it in your head, or your spotters telling you where they're at?
No, I just focus on first. And
what's in front of you, right?
Yep.
That's a good thing, man. Don't need to look behind you. Just worry about what's forward. Just don't leave the door open, right?
Yeah.
Well, it was a good race, and congratulations. And I know you got some people to thank.
My dad, Steve, Tyler, Boxo, Pro Eagle, and that's it.
Get up to this young man right there. Brixton Wirt once again second place. Jake Hill, man, you got it, buddy. Good job.
Thanks.
Let's talk about the race there, because the start, you got out front, you're running around. So when it comes to the restart, what's going through your mind?
Don't leave my inside open.
That seems like everybody, if they left it open, that's how Luke got up and got his into third, right?
Yeah.
So was your spotter letting you know where Brixton was too?
Yeah.
So you're like, okay, I got to keep that inside, but keep it that fast line too.
Yeah.
So what was your favorite part of the race, though?
Whole shot.
The whole shot, you like that? And the restart and the whole shot and all that?
Yeah.
Well, who do you want to thank, Jake?
I want to thank my mom, my dad, my sister, Drapkins, Vales, Sparko, CMI, Signature Propellers, Redline Oil, Hill Marine, Gates Belts, King Shocks, and that's it.
Give it up for Jake Hill, everybody, with a great job. One more time, Luke Vale, Brixton Work, and Jake Hill standing tall on top of the box here. Razer 170s. We got more to come. Don't go anywhere. Back up to you, Scott, in the booth.
Thanks a lot, David. We get ready for our next race. Once again, congratulations on our top 3 finishers. That was a fun one to watch. And getting ready now for our Junior 2 carts. Coming up in just a moment. That will be followed by the mini stocks, as they're in staging as well, getting to the bigger trucks. Let's see, I believe we have 10 drivers coming out there in our Junior 2s. So once again, as we get ready for our Junior 2 carts, got a couple of fans checking in. Bruce Bing is watching. Singleton Bunch is still there watching. That's cool. Corey Michaels going, let's go Bristol. That's always fun. We have family members, and that's talking about Bristol Williams in the 413 coming up in just a moment. Looks like, are they moving? Yes, they are. We're getting Junior 2s coming out of staging in just a second. Be on the track. Want to wish the boys from Oklahoma the best of luck. See, I'm thinking a good mechanic would catch a faulty sensor. I mean, that was very sensitive of you. JD, where do you find these guys? So here we have the points as they stand after yesterday's racing. We got Brody Glaze in 268, Jaden Manchester 283, and Mikey Childress looking very strong in the 320. Not quite 40 points ahead of the rest of the field, but this is going to be good. I mean, Mikey's moving up in class next year. That truck is for sale. And I just got a message from Lisa Thorpe going, J2 fans from Bellingham, Washington. Go Ian. There we have the Junior 2 kart staging order as they're now out on the track. They'll be giving one time around. So on the front row, we're going to have Chris Collinsworth in the 459, Mikey Childress in the 484. Now, there was a 2-car inversion when they pulled the pills last night, or I'm sorry, yesterday morning during qualifying for today. And Mikey was the quick qualifier, but because they pulled a 2, he starts outside of row 1. Jaden Manchester, who was very quick yesterday as well, starts inside of row 2. Brody Glaze outside of Jaden in the 425. Mackenzie Montgomery starts inside of row 3 in the 431. Talon Martin, Talon Pike in the 422 outside of him. Ian Torfey. Oh, boy, not like we haven't mentioned that name yet today. We'll be starting inside of row 4 in the 497. Kylie Collinsworth in the 479. Luke Dawson Starts inside of row 5 alongside of Bristol Williams in the 413. That is row 5, the back row. Where
And Talen's a girl.
Yeah.
Just to let you know.
Yeah.
Nice pink car. She goes, I'm not Talon, I'm Talon.
I'm so used to saying Talon, Martin.
Martin and all that, I know. That's what I said. It's like it just comes off and flows. She said she's going to get on that box today. Let's see. Hopefully, I'm kind of rooting for her on that one.
Well, she's got a pretty good distance to go, but that doesn't say it can't happen.
Oh, the games are begun.
Wow, 3 wide into 1. There it is. The big one, Talladega style. And I know where that came from. Hate to say it, but there was one driver in the middle of all that just went inside, outside, nose tail.
They're going to go ahead and restack in this field here.
There were some sketchy moves being made on the inside of all that when they were 3 wide. So,
well, they're all going to get another chance.
Get them stacked up once again, realigned, and here's where the Mikey Childress fan club starts. Sarah Kearns goes, "Let's go, Mikey Childress Jr." Darlene Gagney, Mikey Childress, "Let's go racing." And I'm sure there'll be more. Oh, Jaden?
Oh,
Really?
Okay. Jaden Manchester's car is going to be sold. He's moving up. I love it, man. These kids, him and Mikey are good buds, so it's great to see them move up together.
So this will be a complete restart, side by side, no nose to tail.
Those are 2 podium cars, by the way, people. If you're going to be looking for a fast karts, let's keep them going to a new family to go race and add some new blood to this class. And parents, boy, talk about the golden carrot. You tell your kids you do well in school, you do your chores. And
it doesn't work. You know that. I've told you that story so many times. If you don't pick up the dog poop in the backyard, you ain't racing this weekend. Well, guess what? He goes, "I'll give you $5 if I don't have to do it." You think I'm kidding? That was word for word. "I'll give you $5 if I don't." And all I got support from the wife was laughter.
That's when you put the foot down.
Yeah, in the dog.
Yeah, in the dog poop. All right, here we go. Back on the gas.
Wow. Looked like Mikey was trying to do a little inching on him, but Chris Collinsworth had the controls.
Yep. Collinsworth's going to be out front there. Childress. Manchester's going to be side by side there with Brody Glaze.
Oh, Manchester's getting muscled around. He's just lost 2 spots just like that. Maybe even 3, it looks like.
Yeah, he's back to 5th now.
See, these cars are limited horsepower. I don't know if they still run a restrictor plate or not, because I know when we did, they did.
Well, they've changed all the power plants in these. They also run a Honda.
They can't. My point is, they can't drag race from turn 2 to turn 3. It's like you got to keep that momentum up all the way through.
Momentum